All my words fall short. I got nothing new. How could I express all my gratitude?
We are working on painting this exterior of the house today and the next few days. This is my second year doing Faith in Action, and I really enjoy it because you can meet so many different people and just to help people out. We've got Philip and Nate here that are leading the painting project. I have not seen Philip pick up a paintbrush yet, so we will see.
Okay, we had some railing here on this deck here, and we had put the handrail for the steps, and we had to scrape some soffit on the other side. Eric and Cody were over there scraping, had some boards to replace on the side up above where they were at. And I had Gavin over here, and on both sides taking windows out of the basement, taking basement windows out and putting new glass in and reglazing. Didn't know Gavin very well before, and he's been great help. And I really enjoy being on camera with Malia asking me questions. As soon as she pulled up, we all were trying to scatter, but she caught us.
We are getting ready for supper already, even though it's just after breakfast. We're having lasagna tonight. If you want to get people to work, you got to give them food. So we got to keep everybody happy, keep their bellies full. I love these 3 days. I really, really do.
I like hearing people outside of the church talking about how awesome it is, what Blessed Hope does each year with Faith in Action. I actually get a lot of people that will tell me how great it is that our church does this for the community. So this is my first year in the kitchen. I actually chose it for air conditioning. This is where everybody comes together before they start, in the middle of starting, and at the end of starting, and can just discuss what they've done throughout the day and just get together and break bread.
You're putting in a new tub surround for me. I'm going to work on the back part of my house and see if they can't tighten it up and put a little siding on and just kind of help this old fella out a little. This church, the church has been so wonderful to me in the last 2 or 3 years since Linda passed away, and I kind of been in limbo. You know, I depended on her an awful lot.
We've just got 4 of us that came up to help Diana. We removed all of her chain link fence around her yard, and then she's got a couple trees here too that are dead, so we're going to come back this afternoon and tomorrow and take some trees down for her. Faith in Action has been something I've been a part of for several years now, and it's just a lot of fun to get out in the community and meet different people, and just to show our community that we love each other, we're here for each other, and just a great way for us to come together as a church also, and just build relationships within the church.
Miss Katie and I are so happy that we have the opportunity to watch all of these toddlers while everyone is out doing really important work in our community.
You know, when I'm with 5 kids all day, every day, the idea of filling in for the daycare was like, oh, I'd really just rather do something else. However, last year the same thing happened, because this is where the need was to be with the littler people. So I was glad to do it, but there was a little bit of reservation because I wanted to do what I wanted to do instead. Oh, yeah, we are going to sleep here.
Again?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I have not gotten the opportunity in the last 3 years to spend time with all of these kiddos, so this has been an awesome opportunity to take time to get to know other people's kiddos and invest in their lives, and I knew that all along. But it's been a huge blessing for me just to be in here.
We're making the yard look a little better, and right now I'm doing like hedge trimming, that bush.
What's your favorite part about Faith in Action?
Probably the food.
Okay, we've been staining a deck. Started this morning first thing. Have to wait for it to dry to get the second coat, but so we saw that there was some yard work that could be done, so we went ahead and got some stuff out and ready to go, and we've been working on that. So, well, I like mission, and I don't always know what to do. So this is all set up for us. The homeowner knows that we're coming. they all really appreciate it, which isn't a big deal, but it just makes you feel good to help people and know that you're doing something for your community.
8 years ago, I was shockingly rushed to the hospital with appendicitis, and they told me after a CT that I had probably lung cancer. And I'm like, no, I don't. I don't smoke. I never smoke. No, it's a mistake. Nothing bad ever happens to me. But I was wrong. And here I am 8 years later. I did not have a good prognosis, but I'm still here. So they're moving furniture and dusting all the woodwork and the corners and the cobwebs and cleaning cupboards and washing the outside of cupboards and trimming trees, a porch banister, doing some painting on the stair steps, lots of cleaning, showers, you know, all the grout and all the things that you just don't do. You know, when you have a chronic illness, people always talk about quality of life, but I don't think they realize quality of life is also your environment. And if you can't do things and clean things and keep it up, your quality of life doesn't feel right.
And I want to share with you from Hebrews 6 verse 10, it says, "For God is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which you have showed toward his name, in that you have ministered to the saints and do minister." And it's a great promise, because what he's saying here is that what we do for God's people or for anyone in the name of the Lord, we do it as unto him. So he's the one that gets all the credit for it and the reward. Also, there's a quote by the reformer Martin Luther, who once said that God does not need our good works, but our neighbor does.